angel is trying to alert you to a drug. My dear little one, if you believe in angels, watch this video and see it through. Angel says that this is a very urgent message for you today. Don't ignore it. Listen to this message. An angel is trying to alert you to a drug. The light that fills the serene areas of your life today is not coincidental. You feel something wasn't right. As if a soft whisper caressing the edge of your mind, you felt it in the hesitation of your hands before opening a specific bottle. The trembling of your soul when you ponder what you've been consuming, swallowing, believing unconditionally. That nagging doubt you always shove to the back of your mind. Listen to it. Something holy is trying to get through to you. Now, an angel has been sent in your place, not with fear, but with love. This message is not clouded in thunder, but in tender, trembling love. There is something being placed into your life that you are now having to stand up to the light. There is a medicine. A small one, a simple one, perhaps even one that you considered a blessing. But the truth yells to be exposed. Now you may have thought it was for your healing, but it is not healing you like you think. It is covering instead of curing. It is silencing instead of speaking. It is not putting peace into your body the way heaven desires you to be. Something is out of order. This isn't fear. This is awareness. This is clarity. Something is being agitated in the spirit because you prayed. Perhaps last week, perhaps months or years before, you prayed for answers. You prayed to be guided to the truth. And now that reply is seeping through the veil. The angel has hung above your bedroom, above where you keep the bottles, the pills, the syrups, the capsules, whatever. And the angel weeps because your faith has been quietly manipulated. And heaven will no longer be quiet about it. This is the time when you begin discerning not with your mind but with your spirit. Don't let the routine of swallowing something so mundane dumb you to the awareness that surges up inside you. You know it. Your body knows it. Your breath knows it. Your heart has been trying to signal you. Why do you think you've been waking up at the same time every night? Why do you think your dreams have been so vivid, so bizarre, so charged? Why do you suppose that you can't help but think about quitting even when reason implores you to keep going? Because the angel is stretching. Because something has moved. Because what was once used for good may now be used against you. This isn't about who provided it for you. This isn't about what's on the label. This is about timing. You are being held over. You are being shielded. And yes, you are being drawn. Drawn away from something which has lingered longer than it had any right to. This message is not shrouded in shame. It's clad in mercy. You are not culpable for what you didn't know. But listen now. Question now. Pray now. The angel whispers even as you read, don't dismiss this again. Open your eyes. You're being offered a chance. Something in your bloodstream has been responding erratically, hasn't it? It's not always apparent. It's not always prompt, but your energy doesn't feel right. Your clarity does not feel sharp, your peace is disrupted, and you're constantly shoving it away like it's stress, like it's aging, like it's diet. But your soul remembers. Your soul is ringing the bell now. Don't hit snooze on this bell. Open your heart to what it's whispering. The medicine that you're on may not be bad in and of itself, but it's no longer appropriate for you. There's something within it or something about the timing of it that's disrupting your divine frequency. And the angel is aware that if you continue traveling in this fog, your choices will be affected. Your sensitivity will be muted. Your ability to sense the divine will be dulled. In heaven cannot let go of your clarity at this time. You are being invited to fast from things, not food alone, but from what you eat in the name of healing. You are being invited to look again, to hold back, to reconsider. You are not being asked to move in frenzy. You are being called to behave in prayer. You are being called to listen to your body. You are being summoned to pay attention to what occurs in the hours following when you take that medication. What do you feel? What are you thinking? What shifts quietly within you? This message isn't for everybody. But it is for you because you asked, because your cry echoed into heaven, because the angel has been watching you struggle to heal, struggle to cope, struggle to rise. And now the truth must find you. You are not left on your own in this. You are not left to work it out on your own. But you are being awakened. And this awakening will have choices. It will have clarity. It will have confirmation. The next time you reach for it, wait just a breath. Tell me what I must know and the answer will come. You will not remain in the dark. This message is not urgent in tone but in timing because there are opportunities opening before you soon. You must be alert. You must be awake. You must be aligned. You have to sense all that your soul wants to sense without something obscuring your perception. This is not merely a matter of the physical symptomatology. This is a matter of your spirit. Something is being held back. Something is being throttled and it is time that the veil should drop. Someone used to tell you that healing is a slow process and it is. But real healing does not deaden your awareness. Real healing revives the dialogue between your soul and your senses. If whatever is silencing that dialogue, then it needs to be looked at under the light. This is the time of exposure. Not exposure to shame you, but exposure to liberate you. You weren't meant to live like this. You weren't meant to doubt your own intuition. You weren't meant to be buried under side effects you don't even know. You were intended to walk in light. You were intended to breathe and understand what your breath is. You were intended to speak and understand that your voice exists. You were intended to feel and believe that your feelings are not broken. They are prophetic. Should you wish to donate or express your gratitude, you may give a super thanks up to $100. This is about your freedom. This is concerning your clarity. This is concerning your divine design. The angel has a scroll in his hand as we speak, and on it are the days you still have to live strong, whole, and unburdened. But if you continue walking in the dark with this substance clouding your sight, you shall not walk into that scroll intact. You will not listen to what heaven is actually saying. You won't be able to see what's really around you. You were exhausted, weren't you? But not just physically exhausted, spiritually exhausted, and you said it was just life. But a portion of it is what you are feeding your system. It is creating your imbalance. It is drawing a sudden curtain over your sensitivity. And if you keep on going, the clarity needed for the next choice will be obscured. That choice does count. Something important is on the horizon and you can't afford to greet it in a haze. This is for you. Heaven notices the way you've attempted. Heaven noticed you took that first pill with expectation. But now the season has shifted and the angel is extending their hand. A different path is being presented. You are being invited to put this down, if only temporarily, so you can have vision, so you can feel whole. So you can be truthful with your own awareness. This message is not judging you. It is saving you. It is responding to your call. It is guiding you into truth. There is something else intended for your healing. Something natural, something compatible with your own chemistry, something that doesn't numb your discernment. But you won't notice it if you remain reliant on that which is numbing your truth. Have faith in the shift you are experiencing. Have faith in the restlessness. Have faith in the manner in which your body has begun communicating differently. This is not accident. This is a divine intervention clad in tenderness rather than force. This is the angel putting something before you and inquiring. Do you still believe this is correct? Listen, listen. Your soul is not as quiet as you believe it to be. You are not dreaming. You are not mistaken for asking. You are not unthankful for questioning. You are awakening. This is a sacred awakening and it is starting with a decision. This message will haunt your spirit when you are alone. It will come back to you when you are standing in front of your medicine cabinet. It will appear in dreams. It will come in whispers. This is not the type of message that you can forget because heaven does not just speak once. Heaven lingers. It keeps going. It pursues until you are released. And when you decide to stop, when you put it down, even temporarily, something will rise. You will sense it. A mist that you didn't even realize you were living in will start to clear. And you will breathe differently. You will hear differently. You will pray differently. You will feel things with a clarity that hasn't touched you in months, maybe years. My child, this is for you. You were not supposed to scroll past this. You were supposed to open it. At this moment, in this instant, something is taking place in the unseen. The hour is stirring and your name has been spoken into the winds of the Spirit. There is a sense of urgency that cannot be disregarded. And this message is not for your mind only. It is for the soul that wept silently, for the heart that wrestled at night, for the heart that bore the questions with no answers. You have brushed against something holy, and now heaven is waiting close. An angel was sent to you. You didn't hear the first time. You were preoccupied, diverted, weary. The second time you noticed the sudden shiver, the odd hesitation, the impulse to glance back over your shoulder. You wrote it off as nothing, but it was everything. The third time, your heart clamped down on itself and your hand shook as you reached for something that never really felt quite right. The fourth time you experienced a heavy knowing. A push, a holy tug. And now you are here. Eyes fixed on these words and heaven is nearer than ever. There is a drug, one that is innocuous, one that was suggested, even prescribed, but something is amiss. The angel attempted to reveal to you in your dream through the gentle whispers that reached you while you were waking and sleeping at the same time in the manner in which your body responded differently unforeseen. A warning was sent. You disregarded it. You thought you were dreaming. But no, dear heart, you are not dreaming. This is true. The light has been attempting to get to you because what appears to be healing is not always healing. Not all that glows is golden, not all that is marketed is safe. Not all that is provided is a gift. There is a hidden secret in the substance. And there is something in it that is not intended for you. Another person might take it and stroll off unscathed, but not you since you are selected. And when you are selected, you have to be obedient to the voice of the person who hears what the world pays no attention to and sees what eyes cannot see. A cloud has loomed over your health, but it is not heaven's. It is manufactured. It was not made in love. It was written in haste, for money, for convenience, for control. The angel pleaded to halt your hand, to draw back your spirit, to catch the instant when you nearly uttered yes to what your body quietly uttered no to. But the world yelled louder. And the hour arrives. You are required to halt. It is time to go back to what is real. To hear your inner guide, to the breath of spirit that stirs in your ribs and moves in your blood. Something is not right. You sensed it. This is the validation. You are not ill as they described you. You are not broken as they presented it. You are not cursed. No, you are being purposed. This is not the end. This is the tipping point. The angel has lingered at your bedside nights, waiting for you to listen. And now your heart is opening. Your eyes are clearing. You are loved so much more than you realize. Guarded far more than you realize. This message was packaged in divine timing because you were seconds away from saying yes to something that would have pulled you out of your alignment. You were going to agree to a drug that was not for you. It would have succeeded at first. Yes, you would have gotten temporary relief. But the price too steep, the side effects would have tormented you. The change in your mind, your energy, your soul. It would have altered the fine print the heavens penned for your body. You are holy. Your body is the temple. You are not something to be controlled. You are not information on a disk. You are God's creation, fearfully and wonderfully crafted. The angel was trying to make you understand this before it was too late. That pill, that syrup, that vial. Stop. Wait. Go find a second word. A better word. Ask again. Pray deeply. The answer will arrive. There is another, a superior, and it will only be made known if you move away from what the world is telling you to do. A soul tread this route and disregarded the signs. And they cried. Oh, how they cried. They wished to warn you. Their whisper came to the throne and heaven replied. That's why you're reading this today. There are roots sprouting in your spirit, and this message is nourishing them. You are not being punished. You are being protected. Your health is not declining. It is changing. The pain that you experienced is not a curse. It is a guide. Someone who says they care has not given you the whole truth. But fear not. Truth is not hidden indefinitely. It will burst out like the dawn sun. It always does. And when it glows, you shall see what was under the disguise. You are not alone. Even in the doctor's office, even on the pharmacy shelf, even in the stillness of your bedchamber, when the medicine bottle remained unopened next to your pillow, you were not alone. You are surrounded. You are draped. Let the spirit wind blow in your flesh. Now from your fingers to your fingertips, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, there is a healing light flowing into you. It doesn't come in a bottle. It doesn't come in a factory. It comes from the throne of mercy. It's composed of grace and light and truth and love. You are being redirected. This message is the redirection. Release what was suggested out of habit and enter in revelation. Release what was driven out of gain and hold on to what is seated in purpose. Release the hasty advice and hear the quiet voice that directed you to wait. Even now that you are sitting with this word, something in your body is realigning. The angel is close. The light is true. You are safe. You are not being deceived. You are being trained. There will be peace not only in your head, in your chest, in your belly, in your muscles, in your bloodstream. Peace that flows, peace that remains, peace that whispers to each cell that you are complete. You are chosen. You are held. They might not know why you said no, but heaven will know. The angel that was sent to you, the one who stood by your bed during those hospital days, the one who lingered around your couch, the one who wept when you almost went for the thing you shouldn't. They are celebrating now because you hesitated, because you heard. And now the healing becomes real. Let your hands be raised. Let your tears flow if they must. This is a moment of alignment. This is the hour of clarity. You are not lost. You are right where you must be. And all of this is going to shift. The light is coming in. The deception is departing. You will breathe differently now. You will sleep deeper. You will smile once more. Not because the symptoms went away, but because truth arrived. The truth has always been attempting to find you in dreams, in signs, in individuals who tried to speak. Just wait. Don't hurry. There is something more. You did not heed them. You believed it was kindness. But you now understand that it was wisdom. Even if you've already taken the first dose, it's not too late. The message still rings. The angel still lingers. The adjustment has come. The turning has started. There are individuals close to you that will be amazed when they notice radiance restored to your face. They believed you were going to fade away. They believed this was your demise. But they did not understand your chapter is just starting. This was the wake-up call you did not see coming, but heaven had planned it. You are the one that was targeted. You are the one the angel came to save. You are the one that will bear witness. The tale will be revealed soon, very soon. The healing has already begun. Not because of what you swallowed, but because of what you let go. The prayer you never uttered but heaven heard. The pause you experienced but could not describe. Heaven respected it. You are not late. You are right on time. Someone around you is going to need this message. 2. Don't hide it. Don't keep it to yourself. It was never intended for you. Spread it, and it will grow. It will find one who is nearer the precipice than you know. Make this message inscribed on your soul. Let it resound in your footsteps. Let it be your yes to life, your no to harm, your greeting of divine truth. And now at last, my child, I attempted to find you in the wind, in the stillness, in the pain in your bones. I attempted through the postponement, through the refusal, through the little voice that spoke, "No, I am not punishing you. I am keeping you safe. I am not taking away possibilities. I am showing you what is true." The medication they administered to you was not your healing. I am. Have faith. Come with me. The path will be revealed. You will understand. You have been questioning why your heart feels restless regarding something that appears so minor, so mundane. Preserved, and now I am speaking directly into the child inside you who was never allowed to speak. You didn't imagine it. You didn't exaggerate it, it happened. And the ones who were supposed to protect you chose pride instead of healing. Chose silence instead of apology. Chose denial instead of accountability. But you don't have to carry it anymore. That weight is not yours. That shame is not yours. That confusion is not yours. You spent so many years trying to figure out what you did wrong. You replayed the scenes over and over, hoping to find the moment you caused the pain. But there wasn't one. You didn't cause it. You were the target of their own, unhealed wounds. They projected their pain onto you. They expected you to be stronger than they ever were. They made you feel like love was something you had to earn. And now as an adult, you still carry the fear that love will leave. But I, your Heavenly Father, will not leave you. I never left. Even when they did, even when they neglected you, even when they punished you for needing too much, there is a generational wound in your family, a cycle that repeats, a pattern that has passed through bloodlines unchecked. But you were born to break it. That's why it hurts so much. That's why it felt like you didn't belong, because you weren't meant to blend in. You were sent to end the curse. You were sent to walk a different path. You were sent to carry light into the darkness. And that's why they couldn't understand you. That's why some of them envied you. That's why you felt unsafe in your own home. But God says, I am healing the child in you now. The child who waited to be held, the child who longed to be believed. The child who begged for someone to say it wasn't your fault. It wasn't, and it never will be. The Holy Spirit is stirring the memories not to hurt you again but to heal you deeply. There is something divine happening right now. You can feel it. A burning in your heart, a shaking in your soul, because you're not just reading words. You're being seen. Heaven is opening the book of your childhood and writing a new chapter over the pain. The chapter where you are not silenced, but celebrated. Not rejected but restored. Not shamed but shielded. Every moment of pain is now being exchanged for peace. Every lie you believed about yourself is being replaced with divine truth. You are worthy. You are loved. You are chosen. You are enough. I saw when they looked the other way. I saw when they favored someone else over you. I saw when they excused the abuse. I saw when they gaslit you. I saw when they pretended it was your imagination. And I said nothing back then. Not because I didn't care, but because I was preserving you. I was building something inside you that would become your anointing. The same pain they tried to bury you in will now become the platform I elevate you on, because your healing is not just for you. It's for others, too. You are becoming a voice for the voiceless. You think you're broken, but you're being rebuilt. You think you're damaged, but you're being delivered. You think you're behind, but you're right on time. The enemy tried to convince you that your childhood pain meant you were cursed, but it actually meant you were powerful, because the enemy doesn't fight what doesn't threaten him. He saw the calling on your life before you did. He saw the prophetic voice you'd carry. He saw the healing hands. He saw the divine dreams. And so he tried to destroy you before you ever knew who you were. But he failed. You're still here. Still breathing. Still fighting. Still growing, still hearing from God, and now you're stepping into the full truth of who you are. God says, I am not done restoring you. I'm just getting started. I will make your name known in places where they mocked you. I will send blessings to the very address where they overlooked you. I will raise you up in front of the same people who said you'd never be anything, because I am a God of justice and I will not let your pain go unnoticed. I am balancing the scales now. I am pouring oil on the wounds. I am restoring what they tried to destroy. And no, they won't understand how you healed so fast. They won't understand how you still love after all that pain. But you will know it was me. It was always me. You are not forgotten. Your childhood did not disqualify you. The dysfunction you came from is not your identity. Your bloodline does not define your future. Heaven's DNA is now your portion. I am rewiring the inner beliefs. I am removing the voices of condemnation. I am silencing the echoes of old trauma. You are free. Not later. Now, right now, as you breathe these words, angels are being dispatched. The Spirit of God is hovering over your room. There is a deep inner shift happening. You are never going back to who you were. You are never going back to that pain. You are stepping forward into light. Into love, into truth, into me. I know what they did, but it's what I'm doing now that matters more. They saw a child to control. I saw a prophet to release. They saw a weak one. I saw a warrior. They saw a problem. I saw a promise. And my promises never fail. You may not get the apology you deserve, but you will get the peace they tried to take. You may never hear them say, "I'm sorry," but you will hear heaven say, "You are healed." You may never see them change, but you will see your life transformed because I am with you. And where I go, no curse can remain. Where I dwell, trauma cannot stay. And I choose to dwell in you. I'm not healing you just for survival. I'm healing you for revival. What hurt you will now help others. What scarred you will now shine. What broke you will now bless nations. You are not just a survivor. You are a vessel. You are a temple. You are a voice. And I trust you with this healing. I trust you with this calling. I trust you with this truth. This is about you. When you were a child, they tried to silence you. But I am giving your voice back now. Speak. Heal. Release. Shine. You are free. The time has passed. 3 hours are gone. Heaven waited. And now the shift has begun. The window has closed. The warning has matured into movement. And God says, what I am doing now, I do not need anyone's permission for, not even yours. You were warned. You were given clarity. You were touched by fire. You felt the urgency in your bones. And whether you listened fully or hesitated in fear, the appointed hour has come. The trap that was laid has been dismantled, but not without divine consequence. For God is not only exposing the woman who moved against you, He is now moving you beyond her reach forever. She had her chance. She had moments to repent. She had dreams that warned her to release your name. She was given flashes of her future should she continue to tamper with your destiny. But she ignored them. She laughed. She twisted truth. She thought her charm would shield her from divine judgment. She believed your silence was weakness. She believed heaven was not watching. But now she knows. Now they all know. God is not a myth. Your covering is not a fantasy. Your angels are not symbolic. Archangel Michael has drawn his sword, and the spiritual war has turned in your favor. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. This woman did not just offend you. She trespassed against God's anointed. She mocked your pain. She mimicked your calling. She placed herself in spaces meant only for those with clean hands and pure motives. But now the throne of heaven has issued a decree. The scroll of your protection has been unsealed. And those who touched your name in darkness will be touched by justice in daylight. There will be no more hiding, no more pretending, no more manipulation. The Spirit of truth has descended. The mask has melted. The spirit of deception has been exiled. And God says, I am now moving in power. You may start to hear whispers. Conversations that were hidden will surface. Screenshots will appear. Accidental messages will be sent. Confessions will come from places you least expect. People who doubted your discernment will apologize. People who once defended her will feel ashamed. The truth will spread not because you pushed it but because God released it. And when God releases truth, it cannot be contained. This is divine exposure. Not to humiliate but to liberate. Not to punish, but to protect the path of one who was obedient in silence. Heaven has marked you. That mark is permanent. That favor is sealed. No counterfeit can duplicate it. No liar can erase it. No spiritual thief can access it. And because of that, God is rearranging your circle. Do not be surprised if people leave. Do not be shocked by sudden distance. Some doors will slam. Some hearts will harden. It will feel painful, confusing, even lonely. But it is not rejection. It is realignment. These people cannot walk with you anymore. They have touched what is holy. And God is cutting the cord. He will bless you in front of those who tried to curse you. Not to shame them, but to remind them you cannot curse what God has already blessed. And now the blessing is no longer delayed. You will notice favor multiplying. You will feel a surge in your intuition. You will hear the voice of God more clearly. Because the trap was not just a snare for your path. It was a fog for your mind. And now that the fog is gone, your vision is being restored. What once felt confusing will now feel obvious. What once drained you will now repulse you. The veil is off and you are not going back. There will be a restoration for everything you lost while trapped in emotional confusion. Time, energy, relationships, peace, focus, joy, creativity, health. God is returning it all. Not slowly, not eventually, but quickly, swiftly, divinely. Because you obeyed, because you trusted. Because you stayed quiet when you could have screamed. Because you chose to pray when you could have cursed. Because you kept moving. Even when your soul was heavy, heaven has not forgotten that. The angels never stopped watching. And now they are rejoicing. You have no idea how much was planned against you. You will never know how many times she tried to sow division in your relationships. You will never fully know how often your name was mishandled, but God knew and God blocked it repeatedly. Mercy surrounded you like a shield. But now justice takes its place. That doesn't mean revenge. It means removal. The woman who thought she could control your narrative has lost her access completely. Heaven has silenced her voice. Her words will fall flat. Her influence is being dismantled. Her allies are scattering. Her disguise is destroyed. And her assignment is cancelled. This was never just about her. This was about what's coming next. Because the enemy tried to stop what you were about to walk into. He knew your next chapter had glory attached to it. He knew your name was being brought up in high places. He saw the angels circling your home and he panicked. So he sent someone who looked like light but carried shadows. He sent her to make you question your worth, to destabilize your clarity, to distract you at the exact moment of breakthrough. But she failed, because God stepped in. And now you walk into the greatest unlocking of your life. New doors, unseen provision, unexpected allies, prophetic connections, and yes, the spiritual promotion you were denied before, it's coming back with interest. You will be honored. You will be elevated. You will be protected in public as you were protected in private. And you will stand taller than ever. Not because you forced your way up, but because God lifted you. He is exalting the rejected. He is raising the one they overlooked. He is spotlighting the faithful. And that means you. This is the season where your name is redeemed. Not by man but by God. This is the hour where the oil flows freely. This is the divine chapter of restoration, revival, and recognition. No more delays. No more waiting. No more confusion. The trap is broken. The trapper is exposed. The truth has arrived and you are walking free. Free in your identity. Free in your gifts. Free in your calling. You are not the same. You never will be again. The fire has changed you. The storm has built you. The betrayal has positioned you. And if you're wondering what happens to her now, God answers, I will deal with her myself. You stay focused on your healing. You stay focused on your journey. Let me handle the consequences. I need you to focus on the assignment. I am assigning angels to remove her residue from your mind. I am detoxing your heart. I am flooding you with peace. Don't look back. Don't re-engage. Don't try to understand it all. You're not called to explain it. You're called to escape it. You were given mercy so you could walk into your miracle without stains, without shadows, without shame. Archangel Michael remains by your side. He has not left. His wings are still stretched over you. The battle has ended, but the guarding continues because your next chapter is big. It's beautiful. It's divine. And heaven is making sure no weapon formed against you ever prospers again. Not through this woman, not through anyone. You are sealed. You are safe, you are sent. This is about you. Not someone else. Not a stranger. You, the one reading these words right now. There's a reason you're here, a reason you were drawn to this message. This moment is not a coincidence. Heaven orchestrated it. God says this has everything to do with what happened to you when you were a child. The thing you buried. The thing you never told anyone. The thing they did to you when they thought no one was watching. But God saw. God knew. God never looked away. This moment is your divine appointment. This moment is where the silence breaks. This is where the healing begins. When you were a child, your heart was so pure. You trusted easily. You smiled often. You looked up to those who were supposed to protect you. And yet, something happened. Something that changed you forever. It wasn't fair. You didn't deserve it. You didn't ask for it. But they did it anyway. They broke something sacred. And they walked away as if nothing happened. You grew up pretending you were fine. You wore a mask of strength. You became the strong one, the quiet one, the one who doesn't complain. But inside, a part of you froze in that moment. A part of you stayed stuck in that place, crying out for justice, for answers, for rescue. God says, I heard you. Even when no one else did. I heard your soul scream. I heard your tears speak. I saw the way they overlooked your pain. I saw how they made you feel invisible. I saw the lies they told, the manipulation, the gaslighting, the way they twisted the truth to protect themselves. I saw how they made you feel guilty for being wounded. How they told you to get over it. How they blamed you. How they covered their own sins by silencing your voice. But I, the Lord your God, have never been blind. I never once looked away. I was with you in the room. I was with you in the corner where you cried. I was with you under the blanket where you buried your fear. I was with you in the nights you couldn't sleep. And I am with you now. This is about to change everything. You see, you have carried this for too long. It became a part of you. You built walls to survive. You built smiles to cover the pain. You learned how to function while bleeding. But I am here to say no more. No more silence. No more secrets. No more pretending it didn't matter. It mattered to me. It broke my heart to see you broken. And now I'm stepping in. I'm not just healing you. I'm restoring everything that was stolen from you. I'm bringing light into the darkest places of your past. I'm opening the door you closed so long ago. The door labeled too painful. I'm walking in with my angels and I'm declaring this child belongs to me. Archangel Michael has stood guard over your life since that day. He has battled demons on your behalf. He has defended you in the spirit when the enemy tried to destroy you through trauma, fear, abandonment,